Hi everyone, Jack and Miso from英作文会話 community here again. And today I want to answer a question that I get very often from students, and that is, what is the best way to improve my speaking skills? And I do not have the perfect answer, but I do have two very good tips that I would like to share with you that I have learned as a fellow language learner. So the first thing I want to recommend is that instead of remembering things as individual words, that you try and remember things as phrases or patterns. So let me give you an example. How would you translate the phrase 試験に落ちる? Maybe you think in your head, 試験 is test or exam and 落ちる is fall, but what should I say? And already, if you're speaking in conversation, this is too slow, right? So, by the way, the correct answer is fail the exam or fail the test. And this is what I want you to remember. Instead of remembering that 落ちる is fail, I want you to remember the whole phrase. The whole phrase, fail the test or fail the exam. And in this way, when you're speaking, instead of having to remember 3 vocabulary words, fail the exam, you can remember just 1 vocabulary word, fail the exam. So this will help you recall the words faster when you're speaking, and it will also help you make longer sentences. So for example, the sentence, I'm in a hurry because my train was delayed and I'm late for work. Here we have a very long sentence with lots of words. If you think about this sentence looking at each word individually, it's a lot of vocab words that you need to recall, and it can be very difficult to remember. But what if we simplify the sentence? Instead of remembering each word, let's just remember 3 phrases. I'm in a hurry, my train was delayed, I'm late for work. So like this, we can make it much more simple and easier to remember. But what is the best way to learn these phrases? How can you practice remembering English in patterns? So that is where my second tip comes in. And that is, if you're lucky enough to have English-speaking friends or you watch movies in English, try and remember phrases that your friends say or that you hear actors say in movies word for word, exactly what they say. So to give you more of an idea what I'm talking about, let's look at an example. Let's say you're making plans with a friend and they say, let's meet at the park next Friday at 6. So I had that on the screen and now I'm going to take it off the screen. Can you remember exactly what I said in English? Can you remember if I said at the park or at a park? I'm guessing a lot of people might struggle with this. But if I asked you, what did that mean in Japanese, a lot of people can tell me, right? So my point here is that even if you understand the English, if you want to get better at speaking, it's not enough to understand just the meaning, but you need to remember the exact words that native speakers are using. And this is what I want to challenge you to do, especially when you're remembering things long term. I realized that as a Japanese learner, anytime I needed to remember plans or something long term, I would always unconsciously translate it into English, and I could never remember the exact words that the person I was speaking to used. So this is my challenge to you. If you're speaking with your friend in English or you're watching a movie, try and pick 2 or 3 phrases that they say and remember them word for word. This will really improve your basic grammar and also increase your phrase vocabulary and make it much easier to speak quickly and make longer sentences. But that's all for this video. I really hope that these tips helped you. If they did, please click the like button and subscribe for more content. And if you want to practice your English more, please click the link in the description and sign up for a lesson with me at eisakabunKaiwa.com. Your first lesson is half price, so give it a shot. But that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Good job, Miso.